Hey, this is Louis D. Fresh bringing it to you on a Friday afternoon. I hope you're doing well. I'm back in my office with my fish. That is a preview. We're going to be talking about that guy. No canvas slides, no nothing. We're going to be talking about my guy over there. You see him right there, right next to the filter? You see him there? We're going to be talking about him next time in the old fish portion, I hope. But today, as promised, I'm going to do another follow up on a summer program. What we're going to be talking about. I think all of my summer programs that I've done these last couple of years or so have been all in person. But as I told you before, this whole YouTube social media experiment started off with COVID, which actually was this week, 4 years ago. March 13th to be exact of 2020 was when schools decided that we're going to close down, and it just became like, what do I do with my time, because I couldn't go to work. I was still getting paid and all that, but I couldn't go to work. So I want to find something to do with myself. And that's where online came in. That's where this stuff came in. That's where the thing that I learned about was Zoom. And Zoom kind of revolutionized things. And so I wanted to address that I think that as well as much as I advocate summer programs being in person, you can also do them online. And the reason is because I myself, when I was a kid, there was no internet, and so we all did summer jobs. So you may have a summer job or summer volunteer work that you may really, really enjoy and don't want to leave it for the summer, or leave it for a portion of the summer. So you may want to do a summer program online while you are doing whatever you normally do in the summertime. So let's jump into it. And again, as a good teacher, I'm going to repeat myself on what you should be looking for a summer program. Again, looking back, I wanted to be authentic. Again, here's my little Canva slide stuff, and important there. This is how I do these thumbnails and how I do these little presentations. This is again reviewing for I believe this is the third straight time we're doing this. But what to look for is what kind of subject matter should you explore? That again is so important, because you need to be passionate. I know you're probably taking classes that you don't want to take, but you have to take because the law requires it. So might as well take stuff in the summer that you know that you're going to enjoy to try to find out more about. Where is the summer program? In this case, it's going to be in your house, because it's going to be right from your little computer. So that's where the summer program is going to take place. When is the summer program? The summer program is going to be, in this case, which I'll show you, it'll vary depending on what kind of summer program that you want. So I think it's important that you this is a little bit easier, but again, I would still consult with your mom, your dad, your relative, because you don't want to be necessarily on your vacation time doing a summer program, because you're gonna want to enjoy being with your family. How much does the program cost? Always really important. So this way you know how much money you're looking at, and also this way you can store up some money. Ask mom and dad, ask relatives, because you need to know that, because most of them, if not all of them, do cost some degree of money. And again, labeling them, as I mentioned last time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When are the deadlines you need to apply by? You need to know when you need to apply, because you just can't go, whenever I feel like it. No, these colleges need to know. These colleges need to say, okay, yes or no. These colleges need to set up something, even online. They need to be able to set up their online professors. And look for videos and testimonials, contact people, email list, more information. I'm a big fan of, for example, I think I've mentioned in the past, if I don't know how to put something together, or I'm confused about something, I look on YouTube. And that's really, I think, what inspired me to be a YouTuber, because they really do a lot of the research for you. And I'm hoping to do some of the research for you here, because these testimonials and videos, they really help you see and visualize what it is that you'll be getting yourself into. And is there any financial aid available? Even if you are financially stable, which is not too many people, but even if you are, you may want to see if there are some type of loopholes where you can go for free. And as I've mentioned before, what I did was I look at and the next few actually videos. I'm getting my ideas from from stuff that I get sent to my work email, because I'm still known as a college counselor, even though I don't practice as a college counselor, at least paid college counselor. I'm just a volunteer college counselor, but I still get a lot of stuff, and so I get ideas that I've been saving onto them, and I've been forwarding it to my personal email, and I'm using my personal computer. Same thing, you don't have to necessarily use a personal computer, but definitely have, as I mentioned, I've harped on it before, and this may be my little clip from my video, because I really want to emphasize the idea that you should have a semi-professional email, and that all your college stuff should be based on that. Because, you don't want any silly things or anything that making you look unprofessional. I know you guys are 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old. You say, but I'm not that professional. But you should be professional, because the more professional you look, the easier it is to get what you need, whether it be summer program or whether it be your college application. So that's why I advocate for that. And that's why I'm going to go now to my personal email and show you what I found out in this online summer program. So as I was saying, here is I'm just showing you the clip there where I forwarded this to my what do you call it, my personal email. I think what's kind of cool here is this is something I don't harp on enough. If you notice here, this is share with you. I'm showing you here. Share with your high school students. This is important. Why? Because this is normally not going to be sent to you, the high school student. This is going to be sent to your counselor. So you may want to let your counselor know, hey, I'm interested in an online summer program, or I'm interested in a summer program. Can you find some? Look also at your school's newsletters. They may have a newsletter and they may have this already there. You may want to check that out, because you may not get something like this, but your school counselor will. And you'll see here, this is for me, the school counselor. And as I was trying to say here, you have Explore this summer courses. And again, this is hyperlinked, so all you have to do is click on it. And fortunately for you, I already have it saved up here. So when you click on it, this is what you see: an online immersion high school for students. And this particular school, even though you won't be going physically there, is Wake Forest University in North Carolina. I'm not going to show you where it is on a map, because we're talking about online stuff. So this would definitely be from your home. So it would be online. And it gives you even here a little button here to apply now. So you don't have to even think about if you wanted to apply once you do a little research. Always do your research before you apply. And I really like, hold it right here, they give you program dates. I told you that it varies, and notice it's not just summer, it's throughout the year, but I'm emphasizing summer because it was emphasized to me as a summer program. That was the email that was sent to me. Check this out, eligible for 13 plus. So if you're an 8th grader and you're 13 years old, you can do this. So I think that's very, very cool. If you want to get up and go and find out, learn more on your work, on your summer break. And it tells you here how much the courses cost. Again, you notice that's pretty cheap. $12.95. Why? Because you're not going to be living there. You're not going to be eating there. They're not going to be looking after you. So you're going to be doing everything online. So that's a nice deal. Then talks to you about the current courses available. You'll see what's cool is that it gives you the broad perspective first. It gives you business, it gives you medicine, it gives you cancer, and I just want to scroll up just a little bit. You'll notice that I gave you a little blurb, and then they tell you to learn more about it, and learn more about it. As I told you, these right here, these are the hyperlinks, and if you click on them, which I'm not going to do, they'll take you right to where you need to go to learn more about these particular topics that may interest you for your summer studies online. Here, psychology, sports medicine, bioscience, and again, the links here in case those topics may interest you. And again, I cannot emphasize the importance of doing something that may interest you. Women's medicine, I think that interested me right away, because I don't think there's enough studies for women's studies. Learn more women's studies, investing, like Bitcoin, for example, cryptocurrency. Learn more finance, criminal law. You may be interested in being a lawyer. So that's there. And then, as I mentioned before, really important, it gives you a little video. You can see it's a little video, and I like that it's only 56 seconds, and also gives you more about here. Immersion trailer, they give you more. why online, whatever. You notice how short they are. I think that's really, really good because you're not going to spend forever in a day kind of trying to cipher through stuff, and it gives you everything that you need within a minute's time. And then again, testimonials, as I mentioned before, want to learn from our students. I love how they designed this because you don't have to search for anything. Everything is right there. Online courses for high school students. Again, testimonial 119, nice and clear. You notice here's another little testimonial quote. I mean, it's very concise. And so I think this is something, if you want to do online, if you're in love with your summer job, summer volunteer work, this is, I think, is a fantastic way to go about it. And then how will you benefit? There you will see things that you can that fit your schedule, suitable for high school students, even 13 and up, which I think is great. How to study, what it's like to study in a big time university. And here's an important thing that I keep harping on, and I know some people will disagree with me, but look at that third bullet. Try to put it here so you can see it clearly. For each course, you will earn a certificate of completion from Wake Forest University that you can include with your college applications. There you go. That's why I think these things are so important. It shows that you are using your time wisely. That's why I really harp on that. That's it right there. And then you have advantages here. If you look way back on my archives, I talked about AP classes, ICE classes, IB classes. There is a capstone class where you can do a project. You need to do a project. You got to look back on my archives. That I probably did, I think, like 2 years ago. So if you look back on my archives, I do talk about capstone, and that is a project. And right here, you can do it right here. Your final capstone project. Mentoring, you'll get people that will help you out with the classes. And flexible learning, you can't beat it because it's online, and you see it online, and it works with your schedule, whatever that may be. So I think that those are the advantages. Even though I am a big advocate of going in person, you can have that flexibility where you can work and be at home, and you can do things on your own time. And how to apply, begin the guided process. You can't beat that. Every guided, I think, is a key word there. And it will take you only a few minutes of your time to kind of give you an idea. And then you see a young man there learning how to apply. Frequently asked questions. And if you decide, hey, I want to actually go study online, study on campus, it tells you about their summer program on campus, and that's where you would go and look at and see how far North Carolina is from where you live. That's only if you would want to do it on campus, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about online. And this, I believe, am I correct? Yes, this is the last thing I wanted to show you. This here, you remember I mentioned as one of the things too, is to apply for scholarships. Even if you say, well, I got the money, apply. If there's money you don't have to spend, you don't have to spend. Resume your application in case you couldn't finish it. And also, if you're not sure if you should apply for a scholarship, but you should, no matter what. So here you have your scholarships for your summer program. And I really, this is the best one I've seen so far in terms of how everything that I had mentioned is really here. And it's nice and concise, and you can go flip back and forth. And again, in case you're making sure, the online immersion programs for students and applying applying now for this online immersion program. So there you go. Online, Wake Forest University. I think you'll love it. I think it works with your schedule. You can do your volunteer work. You can do your summer work. You can do all those little things and still enrich yourself with these programs. So that's what I got. Wake Forest University, a summer program for you. This is Louis D. Fresh.